Hello, this is yours truly, Charles Prosper, your consistency success coach. And in this installment, I want to examine and answer the question, why is it that people are not consistent? I really want to get this simple to the point. And I would propose to you that the reason why the majority of people are not consistent is because they are not committed to anything that's extremely important to them. There's no one goal that's all consuming. You see, in order to achieve greatness in something, a goal has to be so important to you that it's all consuming, that you become almost obsessed with achieving that which you have decided to achieve. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill calls it the burning desire. And really, that is the secret. You have to find something that just sets you on fire, that just consumes you day and night. You just want to do this. You need to do this. You have to do this, no matter what. And you are willing to do whatever it takes to make this happen, to make this come to pass. This is the kind of commitment that creates consistency and is enforced by persistence. So let's take a look at what it takes to become committed to a particular mission, such that consistency becomes an integral part of this happening and persistence is always on hand. Okay, let's take a look, see if we can get the essence of how to become committed and have that burning desire to achieve that one thing that you know that you have to do in your life. In this installment, I want to talk about why the majority of people, most people, don't achieve anything great in their lifetimes. There are several reasons for this. One reason is that the majority of people have not chosen anything. They haven't decided upon anything that really, truly means something to them more than anything else. Many times people will choose a path based on things that have nothing to do with their values, who they are, what their talents are, what their abilities are. Many people will choose a path based on what somebody else's opinion is, or based on the fact that it may be a good way to make a lot of money, as may have been observed that somebody else did. But these type of motivations are not valid and don't lead to what I call commitment. Commitment is when you know what you want and it means everything to you to stick to it, to do whatever it takes until it comes to pass. You know, I observe that a lot of people behave when they are choosing a path something like a hummingbird. You ever notice how a hummingbird in a garden will go from flower to flower, flower to flower? It'll taste one flower, then it'll go and try another one. Then it'll taste that flower and then go try another one. A lot of people are like that when it comes to choosing a path. They don't stick to anything long enough for it to come to fruition. Most of the time it's because the choice is not that valuable to them. This same behavior is seen in squirrels. I was living one time in an apartment. They had a beautiful garden in the back with an avocado tree. And in this garden, you could see a lot of squirrels that would come and eat the fallen avocados. And the behavior that I observed with the squirrel is that a squirrel will pick up an avocado, take a few bites, throw it down, and then pick up another fresh avocado and start eating on that one without fully committing to finish one avocado first before going to the other. I remember one time when I was counseling a lady on career choices, and she made a statement in total frustration, telling me, she said, I have been trying to be successful in many different things for the last 40 years, and I still haven't made it. Now, upon listening to her with this complaint, I immediately noticed and observed the operative word that she used. I have been trying for the last 40 years to be successful. And with that, I imagine when she said, I have been trying, is that she would be like the hummingbird or be like the squirrel. She would try one thing, the first sign setback, she would throw up her hands, give up, and try something else. She would try the next thing, first major setback, throw up her hands, that's not good for me, and then go to the next. So many people don't achieve anything because they have not committed to anything, and they become like hummingbirds going from flower to flower, or like squirrels eating avocados, a few bites, throwing it down on the ground and picking up another one and starting eating on the other one out without having finished and completed the first one. One movie that exemplifies what I'm trying to say is a movie that came out long time ago. Well, not that long time ago, but several years back, called City Slickers, and it starred Jack Palance and Billy Crystal. Now, there is this scene where both of them are riding slowly on a horse in an area that is with an ambience of the cowboy life. And so Jack Palance is the seasoned cowboy, aged with years of wisdom, and Billy Crystal is the 39-year-old city slicker who really doesn't know a lot about life. So as they're riding slowly along on their respective horses, Jack Palance slows down, turns to Billy Crystal, and asks him the question, "You know what the secret of life is?" Billy Crystal replies, frowning, not really understanding, "No, what?" Then Jack Palance lifts one index finger up into the air and says, "This." Billy Crystal looks at his index finger raised up, and he goes, "Your finger?" Then Jack Palance replies, "One thing," as he's holding his index finger up. "Just one thing. You stick to that, and everything else don't mean shit." Billy Crystal then replies, "What's the one thing?" And sagely, Jack Palance answers, "That's what you gotta figure out." And this is what I say to all of those who are listening. You have got to figure out what is most important to you, that one thing that you're willing to do whatever it takes in order to accomplish, that has something to do with who you are, with your talents, with your abilities, with your purpose, that has not monetary value at the forefront of your motivation, but rather something internal, your need to give the gift that God has put inside of you to the world. This is what you have to find out. And it's pretty obvious if you really look at your life. Look at the things that you have regularly gravitated toward over and over and over again, things that bring you joy when you do them. The problem with it is that most of the time you believe that what it is that brings you joy cannot be monetized, but I challenge that. I challenge that. You just have to look deep enough to find out how you can go about doing full-time whatever it is that your talents, your passion, the love of something that of something that who you are can be expressed on a permanent basis. That's what you have got to figure out. Once you find the one thing that means more to you, to realize that anything else, something that you're willing to do whatever it takes, I guarantee that consistency and persistence is yours, and you will realize your dreams based on the value of what you have found within yourself. So, that's my message to you for today. You need to find the one thing and stick to it. And everything else don't mean shit. Thank you again. And until the next time, stay consistent and be successful. Well, I hope you got the message of why consistency is predicated on commitment and knowing what that one thing is that you have to do in life. That is the key. So, before we go, I would like to invite you to join our community of consistency-minded people at the Consistency Success Prosper membership site, where you will have access to live coaching calls to help you achieve your particular mission and to stay on focus and to be consistent, as well as have accountability partners assigned to you who are members as yourself to help you stay on track and stay focused on your goal, as well as you will be assigned to other members to be their accountability partners to help them stay focused and achieve the goal that they have set out for themselves. Also, I put out content consistently every day, so as not to miss out on any content. I would suggest that you like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the things that I will be offering to you, which are jewels. I believe that they're jewels. Of course, my opinion is biased because I'm the one who's creating it, but you will see for yourself. You definitely want to like and subscribe and not miss out on any of the content that I put out that would definitely help you achieve your goals and to become consistent. So, as I love to say to you, until the next time, stay consistent and be successful.